My odds, well, again, based on mutuality and greater empathy, I do think that there are individuals who have broad applications of empathy.
I don't mean to interrupt, but why ought we have empathy? Like, again, you're citing empathy,
so that we can continue to survive. I mean, empathy is correct, but
why ought we survive?
Do we need empathy to survive? Is the better
No,
question.
why ought we survive? Why are the antinatalists wrong, and we shouldn't actually just not reproduce because human existence is not a good thing? Why ought we survive?
I don't feel any obligation to justify that to anyone. Like the idea that I think most people want to survive. I don't feel like my need to survive. I have to like I'm never gonna have to convince if we're at a point where I have to convince you that I want to survive, and we're like debating about whether my survival. I'm probably in a situation where I'm just gonna have to defend myself anyway. It doesn't matter. Like it sounds like it's somebody like we're in a situation where violence is probably going to be.
Question. It was more like a why ought humanity?
Sorry. To address the question more specifically, like when we talk about the is-ought distinction in this context, we're talking about what we are talking about things we want. We're talking about outcomes we want. What we should do with respect to outcomes we desire. So if we do,
wow, that was a brilliant argument. Who is this we? Well, sir, I'd have to ask you, can you explain why we ought not have empathy? Can you explain why we ought not survive? Can you explain why humanity ought not exist? If you cannot, then this is a bad argument.